Right. Why not have two videos in one day? Right. We'll be discussing now who I think is going to win the Premier League this season, upcoming season, and the clubs that I think are going to be up there and fighting against this club for the title. I think the clubs that are going to be up there, Chelsea, some of the signings they're making are ridiculous. You wouldn't think there's a coronavirus pandemic going around when they're splashing 50 million on Ben Chilwell. Who else have they signed? Mangala Sarr, who's a free transfer but a very clever one. Um, yeah, 50 million on Ben Chilwell. They've splashed out. They signed Werner. I can't remember the price. I think it's around 40, 45 million. I may be wrong, but still quite a lot of money to be spending when obviously it's the current situation we're in. Who else? I'm gone mind blank. So Ben Chilwell for 50. Who's the other one? Big sign they've made. They've made another one. It'll come to me in a minute. But they've spent quite a lot of money on Ziyech or something from Ajax. Um, I'm not quite sure how much he cost, but I think it was a quite a bit of money. Um, so they are splashing the cash, and I do think they'll be up there challenging this team that I believe will win the league. Another one is surprise package. Actually, some people might be like, "Why really?" But I'm gonna go with Tottenham. Now, hear me out. I think I don't know. I think there's something telling. I've got a gut instinct that Tottenham are going to do well this season. I'm not sure why. It might just be. I don't know. I don't know. I just sense something with Tottenham this year. I know they've not really signed anyone major. They signed obviously Per-Emil Højbjerg from us Southampton. Joe Hart on a free transfer from Burnley, I believe. Um, who else have they signed? I think they signed someone else as well. But they haven't signed anything major. But I just think there's something about Tottenham this year that's they're going to be surprise packages, and I think they'll be up there. I think they will challenge this year for the title. Make of that as you will, of course. Um, so they're obviously Man City, and obviously me telling you these teams is going to give away who I think is going to win the league in a minute. But Man City, obviously they're going to be up there. Look at the team. It's ridiculous. And if they sign Messi, then it's just ridiculous. Their team, they could have two, three teams lined out and still challenge for the title in the Premier League. It's just ridiculous how strong that City team is. So obviously they'll be one of the teams fighting for the title. So you've got Man City. I've said Chelsea. I've said Tottenham. Who's the other one? Not Leicester. I think Leicester, because obviously when Leicester went into the Champions League and the Europa League before, it kind of hitched their proceedings in the Premier League. It kind of affected them. You know, like Burnley were in the Europa League, weren't they? And look how bad it affected Burnley whilst being in the Europa League and playing in the Premier League. It does have that effect on you, and I think that could come into play with Leicester. So I don't think they'll be challenging for the title as such. I might be proved wrong, but I just can't see that happening for them. They'll be top in the top half of the table, definitely, 100%. But I can't see them finishing in the top three, four like this season. Um, Manchester United might be on. I'm still a bit iffy with them. They've not made one signing yet, and a lot of fans are getting a bit annoyed with that. Of course, they do want. I think it's the Glazers to leave, the owners to leave. They don't really show much ambition with signing players in the transfer window. I mean, look at the Jadon Sancho situation. I know it's a lot of money that Dortmund want for him, but if Chelsea are splashing the cash with was it Abramovich or whatever his name is, splashing the cash, then surely the Glazers can as well, considering how much income they would have got from sales in the past, and obviously they've got the biggest stadium in the Premier League. I know that fans have not been attending games of late, but there's still the income from all the past seasons. They've got to be up. They've got to have cash. There's no way that club don't have cash. So I can see the fans' annoyance at the fact that they're not willing to spend money on quality players as such, because Jadon Sancho would be a game changer for Manchester United. But yeah, so obviously that's gave it away pretty much of who I do think is going to win the Premier League next season. I think Liverpool. Yeah, I think Liverpool. I'm going to stick with Liverpool. I think Liverpool will win the Premier League again next season. I think obviously they've not made. I think they made one signing. I think it was a geezer from over in the Greek league from Olympiacos. I think he's a defender. But I don't know. There's something telling me that Liverpool are going to do it again this season. They're going to be a hard team to break down. I think it'll be closer, much, much closer next season for sure. It won't be Liverpool driving away as such. I think the gap will be very, very minimal from first to second. It won't be like a team literally drove away from the pack. It'll be very, very close. I think it'll go down to the last few games of the season, but I just think Liverpool have got what it takes to do it again. They've got rid of some players, some deadwood. Maybe Lallana has gone to Brighton now, but something's telling me that they're going to be doing it again next season, and they're going to actually manage to retain the Premier League title. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments what teams you think will be up there and stuff like that. And I'm intrigued to know what everyone else's opinion is on the Premier League title race next season. Obviously, this is all subject to change because I don't know. Manchester United might pull out a game changer, or Man City look like they could potentially be signing Messi. Nothing concrete yet, but it's rumoured, but obviously, for me, I think Liverpool are going to do it again. As much as I hate to say it, um, but fair play. I think Liverpool have got what it takes to contain the title that they already have. But it's going to be a good season. It's going to be a very close season. There's some really, really good teams come up this season, and obviously some massive clubs in there this season. We've got rid of the small clubs. No disrespect to Bournemouth, but who else went down? Norwich. The kind of small clubs and big clubs have actually came up. Leeds United are a big club. Fulham. Look at the history of Fulham, Europa League, Champions League, stuff like that. They are considered somewhat a big club, and West Brom are a moderate club. They're middle. They're not small, but they're not massive. So we've got some big guns in this league next season. So it's going to be a very exciting season. From a Southampton perspective, I think we're going to finish top 10, maybe. I'm being a bit optimistic, but why not? I think we'll finish top 10. We've made some okay signs. We've managed to keep Kyle Walker-Peters, who was amazing when he came into the team, from that right back role, and then we've signed a youngster, young centre back from Real Valladolid or something in Spanish league. Looks a real prospect, so it's exciting stuff from a Southampton point of view as well. But yeah, let me, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm intrigued to know maybe if you disagree with me, or you agree with me. But yeah, I'd like to know what your guys' opinions are down below, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.